matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Away to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants...
Who's in the clear? Past the 30. That's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
Man, they got exactly the right coverage early in this game that they were looking for. They found the matchup, and they hit a big one early.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Back in motion now. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to over...
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, tie.
Well, you go to old reliable here, the fullback who doesn't get his hands on the ball very often. 3rd down and goal, a great time to surprise the defense. He powers his way into that end zone.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. They've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. First play taking a deep shot. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Caught near the sticks. It's Parker. Now here he goes. And they finally tackle him down at the one. Big gain on the pitch and catch.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. That's out of the quarterback seat. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Ellis. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Important second down play coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Pass is caught. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. We've got a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Back to throw. It's Ellis. Makes a quick catch. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Here's the 2nd down play. And he'll set up to throw. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down after a short gain there. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Boy, this is every defense's worst nightmare. They have everything covered downfield. The quarterback just has given up on the play, checks it down to the back, and instead of rallying to the football to keep him short of the first down, he is so elusive, he picks up first down yards.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Play fake, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Third and short now on the 10th play of this drive. Can he get there on the ground? Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Throwing off play action. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Ncaa. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry up. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Catch made on the left side. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The Razorbacks will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw here. On the move now. He'll throw it now. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, makes it so much tougher on coverage.
2nd down after that previous play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. The clock is still running up. The hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Escapes the pocket. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. First down and 10. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looks right for a quick completion. Offense recovers the fumble. He keeps going. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. What a kick. It's good from 55.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Ellis. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Caught over the middle. It's Leon. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. That completion sets up an important third down play. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And that's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down. One more play before they head to the locker room.
Dropping back, it's Ellis. With the catch, it's Liam. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit when a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And he's back to throw again after they didn't completion on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed is dangerous.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch! He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And the Razorbacks will send their punt team onto the field. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And it's fair caught near the 40-yard line. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Back to pass. It's Ellis. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And he makes the grab inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Alabama.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Trots back out on the field again. The back's got it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Breaks free. The Wildcat doesn't get much that time. Just a few in the play. Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. He gets loose. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. He shreds the tackle. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the wildcat, but not enough for the first down. And it's a wildcat look here to try to convert on third down. Direct snap. He finds some space. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Direct snap. He's got room to run. Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first. Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Spins away from defenders. Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing that he's potentially capable of doing it.
Fighting him off. Defense not fooled by the wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. First down, looking for more now. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this wildcat look. It's a first down. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
Come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a third and goal. Now here's the toss play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, we're going for the touchdown. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop.
Well, down late in his football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
Keeping it on the ground here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks into open space. He's in the clear. Now the 40. At the 20. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown.
Well, it's just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Now the all-important extra point. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Offense back out on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Throws it to the right. And this pass is on target. Caught. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. The Razorbacks come to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally getting brought down.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here the interception cost them.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Finding space at the 20. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, tie.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made by the tight end. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. No huddle now for the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. And the Razorbacks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. A throw to the running back in the flat. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead.
Let's go.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut into this lead. Leaning on the run game here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Easy.
Takes the handoff again. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
He's tackled at the 38-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down.
Here we go.
They're going to run it. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it.
Green 25.
Looking to pass. It's Ellis. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down. That should be enough to secure the upset. This team came in the lower-ranked team, intent on proving a point, and they've gone out and done that.
What a great way for them to close it out. And really, they played well the entire game and a chance for them to build some momentum. And for the loser, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. An opportunity to possibly still make a run and get in position for the postseason.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
First down, Alabama.